Don't go nowhere. You're going to want to see this video. I promise. Listen, I got some news to share with y'all. No, it's not that we got a new place that we just signed a lease for and about to move into. No, that's not what it is. If you know that, good, but no, that's not what it is. I just want to share some stuff with y'all. Let me say this. Everybody knows I have 6 children, right? My 2 eldest children are Journey and Justice. Those are my 2 eldest daughters, okay? Journey was born 9/109. She'll be 15. Okay, Justice was born 2/9/13, okay? I'm going to say this because I love people, man, and I generally care about people, and I don't think people truly know the extent of what's happening. If you have anything to do, please hear me, y'all. Like, I love y'all, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, if you have anything to do with Journey and Justice Giddens being kept from their father, Gerald Giddens, who has sole legal and physical custody under the jurisdiction of the state of Maryland, if you are participating in helping those girls not go to their father, I can't give anybody legal advice. I would recommend that you distance yourself in whatever way you can from anybody who is helping do that. You know what I'm saying? Aiding and abetting is real. Child kidnapping is real. Section 3502 of the state of Maryland's law is real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Punishable by up to 30 years in jail. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be on the wrong side of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know a lot of people think like shit's sweet. They just, I don't care, shit. He ugly anyway. He don't need to be their father. If I can buy, right? But like, it's different when you get that federal subpoena and you gotta come to court. It's different when you're in front of a federal judge and you gotta explain why there's a custody order, specifically 03C16009122 in the state of Maryland, that says that this guy, Gerald Giddens, is the only person with sole physical and legal custody of Journey Giddens and Justice Giddens, right? And those 2 have not been with me. And I have had my life threatened by a stranger, like a person who's not even related to me or my children. You know what I mean? Has nothing to do with my children. Has no reason to be in these people's lives. Like, it's no different than if you just, you know, you go to a school and you look at some kids and you say, I don't like their father, and you take them. You know, that's what happened to me. You can't do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this shit is so crazy, bro, because it's like, do you realize you can't do that, bro? You can do up to 30 years for that, bro. I actually feel for the people who are helping keep my daughters from me, yo. Like, this is my plea. Like, please try work with me and don't be doing this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because when we go to court and you gotta stand before a judge and explain to them why you're violating a custody order, like, and you're keeping children from their custodial parent, and you have no rights. It's not like I have 50% custody, somebody else has 50%. I have 100% custody. There is no scenario where my daughters are not with me. But apparently somebody think because I'm ugly and I ain't cut my hair, then the girls can't be with me. You know, because I don't like, he's stupid and he smoked, the girls can't be with me. You know, you just go take somebody's kid. Like, imagine if we could do that. Imagine if you could go to school or you could see somebody and you don't like their page, you don't like what they do, so you find their child and just go to the school and take them and say, this is my child now because I don't like how you act. You know they have laws against that? I'm gonna say this again, man, because I love y'all. I love everybody. I even love my enemies. I even love the people who don't like me because they're suffering. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who don't like me, I'm a person that stands for loving children. You know what I'm saying? For bettering parents, for sharing positive vibes. Anybody who don't love me, they don't love none of them things. You know what I'm saying? So they suffering anyway if you don't like me. You know, it's people who can't even stand to hear me talk because I speak too positively and they can't take it. When they hear me say positive things, they fuck that thing, you know? But the point of the matter is this. Regardless of what you think of what my opinion is, the law is real. Y'all really need to look into the law because I study. You know what I'm saying? I study quantum physics. You know what I'm saying? I study biochemistry. You know what I'm saying? I study history. I know all of that stuff. So knowing the law, especially when I'm very motivated is a smart thing. You know what I mean? Knowing these sections of the law, the codes, the penal codes, it's a smart thing. You know what I mean? And I just want to say, anybody who is directly or indirectly, like, helping keep journey and justice away from me, you do not want to do that. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to get it. Y'all notice I don't talk on here. I'm a disgruntled parent who have not seen my daughters in almost a year, bro. And last May, I had a guy, some random guy, threaten me with a gun and tell me if I go see my daughters, he gonna kill me. And they with him. And I have sole physical and legal custody. Like I said again, y'all, child kidnapping is a real thing. You know what I'm saying? Section 3, 502, 503, and 501 in the state of Maryland. If you have anything to do with keeping journey and justice away from me, this is my plea to you. Please distance yourself from anybody who's doing that. You gonna have to pay for that, yo. Like, listen, a lot of people think this shit is jokes and games. You gonna think it's games until you get served. And then you gotta come to court. And if you lie in court, that's perjury. You going to jail. And if you tell the truth in court, you going to jail because you know the games. Like, come on, like it's a lose-lose for you. So, like, I'm telling you, I would recommend that anybody who is aware of where journey and justice gettings are, that you try to communicate with me and try to make that information available to me so that they can get back with their rightful parent. If you're not gonna do that, then be prepared to come to court and explain why you did. You know what I'm saying? You can say, well, I ain't care if you want to. It's up to the judge what they want to do with you. But at the end of the day, you know, don't think I'm just sitting back and my daughters is gone. Like, I hope they don't think that. Listen, I fought for 5 years when I was homeless with no money and won sole custody of my daughters. I ain't had no job, I ain't had no nothing. I fought. I got money now. You think you just gonna do what you want with me? Come on, guys. There's a church. I'm about to file a whole lawsuit against this church. I'm gonna blast them. I'm gonna put them up here. I'm gonna screenshot their name and all of that. It's this church got my daughters on their page, y'all. Now, y'all know I'm strongly against church. I don't do that church shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who know me know that, including the people who kidnap my children. They know I don't do church. So this is why they got my children on the church page, right? This is a direct violation of several penal codes in the state of Maryland. You know what I'm saying? Like, that church about to pay me. That church about to pay me. What you talking about? They about to pay me for this grief that they're putting me through. This pain that I'm having. I wake up every day and I endure stress and I endure, I don't know what my daughters are doing. I have a daughter that's about to be 15 years old who's in a house with a man that I don't know who threatened my life. You don't think he would want to rape my daughter just to say he did it? You don't think he'd want to beat my daughter up just to be able to brag that he did it? And this man has my children around him. And I have sole custody.